It's time, motherfuckers. Hello,
Oh
welcome.
no, suddenly I have like 15 things to do. Oh
Good
no.
greetings, everyone. It is me.
I have to leave
It is
right
me,
now.
Tokuro Jim. Good greetings, everyone. Welcome to Rolebold D&D, the Heckna campaign. Oh my god, it feels like it's been so long, even though it hasn't.
It
It really
has.
does like spin forever.
Oh, it feels like it's been so long, but it hasn't. It really hasn't. It's been the exact amount of time that it should be before it isn't again. You know what I'm saying? No, just me. Okay. So, a couple of things before we get started. For all of you who donate to our lovely Patreon, I want to extend a thank you. Also, I have been looking into getting stickers made. I may have to get more of them than I intended to, so it isn't an arm and a leg to get the stickers made. But that just means I'll have stickers for later, you know, if we get more people. So that's cool. So stickers coming down the pipeline. You know, I'm still working on exactly what I want. I would like to do a sticker pack. Honestly, like a sheet of stickers instead of just one sticker, because those are cheaper. And you get more stickers, so, you know. But another thing, I don't think LARP will interfere with next Heckna session. It won't, will it?
It does.
It does? Okay.
It does. Yes. The next session would be on the 18th, which is the Saturday of that LARP event.
Oh, okay.
So that means the next Heckna is the 2nd of July.
Okay. Mark it down on your calendars, everyone. The 2nd of July.
That's one day before my birthday.
Oh my god, beep day. Beep day, everyone.
So clearly it means that it's got to be Calamity's birthday.
No. I don't. How would you quantify Calamity's birthday? That
Well,
sounds
I think what it is like Calamity and, oh god, this would be tragic, but Calamity and Pinky just decided the day for Calamity's birthday.
Oh, that's painful.
Because, like, maybe they were hanging out, and then Pinky was like, "Oh, it's my birthday soon," and Calamity's like, "I don't know when my birthday is," and then Pinky's like, "Well,
let me do you one. Let me do you one better. What's a birthday? What? Can you a birth? Okay, so birth is when something new is made. What did you make that day?
I love that. That's a really good bit that we could definitely terrorize people with. Like, if we do it, so I don't want to carry out like role playing this bit out because I don't know like for live, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I want there to be a flashback with this in it.
Okay, I'll stop. I'll cease and desist.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You'll cease and desist. You won't seize and desist. Please don't seize.
Goodbye.
I don't want you to have a... Anyway, this stream is gonna be without beep. I'm sorry for all of you that come for beep. I know that's like half of you, but
it's a little bit more than half.
Yeah, it's a little bit more. Okay, fuck me, I guess. All right. This is gonna be my last stream, everyone. Good job. I'm not cute, nor am I, you know, like beep. I'm not beep. Whatever eldritch entity of pink and murder that beep is, I'm not that. So I'm just gonna leave, and I'll just give the stream to beep.
Mine.
Jim, I can make you feel better. No one's here for me, so...
Look, Fox, it's fine. It's fine. It's
Fox,
fine.
I'm here for you.
I'll be there for you when the rain starts to pour. Anyway, yes. So now it is once again time to descend into the land of murderous merrymaking that is the Revelia. Jask.
Murderous merrymaking is fun. I like that. Good phrase. But last time we left off, you guys were in Helvis's Dastardly Disco. You had just completed the Swamp Bayou room, I believe.
I believe so as well.
Yeah. Because you guys fucking demolished the only danger in that room so fast that like it just made the whole rest of the room trivial, because it's literally just like without the danger of like falling into the water and taking damage and stuff, it's like just rowing a boat in a straight line. You can do that.
Can we though? That sounds like it takes coordination.
Well, we definitely struggled a little bit.
The tired, deadpan way you are speaking right now made that sentence even more powerful. But you guys did do that, and you also rescued some people along the way. Some more of the captives have been rescued. And we left off with you guys at the door to the next room. As you open that door, you hear like a comical draining sound. And glancing behind you, you can see that the whole swamp is draining into like a little like bathroom drain on the floor. Like even trees are being sucked in.
Where do you think the rubber ducky is in there?
The what?
Oh, you know.
No, I don't. That's why I asked what.
The same polite, tired smile.
You do not know what a rubber ducky is?
The bayou gets drained fast, and sitting there on top of the drain is just a singular rubber ducky, still slightly damp.
Yeah, there it is.
Is it like
Okay, bit done.
like a duck, like an actual duck, or is it like a?
Honestly, I don't really know. What's the difference?
Because I don't generally bathe with ducks. I mean, I did once, but that was in a pond when I was outside, and we should probably get going.
Okay.
Duck is good.
Oh, okay, so you know what they are? And I think Calamity's gonna walk with Fog and ask Fog to explain what a duck is if it is not a rubber ducky.
Walks with Fog is her name. It's walks with Fog and walks through Fog.
Okay, hold on. I've gotta show you something, and I'm sorry to make us wait even longer to get fully started. Because I was going through the newest iteration of the Heckna book to look for any new art that I particularly wanted to share. And I had meant to share this one, but got distracted and forgot to. But there's new art for the Children of the Candy Corn.
Ooh.
And they're writing on what I believe might be a duck animatronic or some kind of bird. That if this is the Revelia's idea of a duck, pairing that with what a rubber ducky looks like, there would be a weird dysphoria for Calamity on like what a duck actually is.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'll be honest, I always just imagine them as like Shy Guys.
That's a duck. That's
It's
a duck.
it's like a goose.
No, that's a duck.
That's a goose.
That's a duck.
That's a demon goose.
Boy, that is a
What?
goose.
What's a goose?
it's like a duck.
Duck, duck, goose.
Okay, well, what's a... God, hold on, I have to make this spinning character. Okay, well, but... What's a duck, then?
A duck.
Okay. The Calamity is, like, drawn like a very poor equivalent of that, right? The little two heads. But this is a duck.
I know it's not appropriate for Gil right now, but I want you to know that if he was having a good time right now, he would definitely be drawing and explaining what a duck is. Because he likes ducks.
Oh, that's really wholesome. That is a wholesome new fact to learn about Gilbert. That makes me really happy.
He literally fed ducks with his dad. He loves them.
That's very precious.
Uh-huh.
Okay, but like, so this is a duck, and then that's a rubber ducky. They are two completely different things.
Yes.
As you guys spend this time to like converse about what a duck is, coming from the storm drain, you hear a terrible sound. Something that rattles the bones. It sounds far away, but getting closer. Something is moving through the drain.
We should probably go to the next room, I think. That sounds not good.
Like, it sounds like a thing? Like a creature, or...
It definitely sounded organic.
Ugh.
Was that one of mine?
Was that one of mine? What a horrifying statement, Calamity.
I don't know. How many of their... Okay.
Do I still have Fury summoned, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay,
It is
Fury's
still with you.
coming along with us.
Are we
Which is
terrified of
horrible.
it?
No, it's already done its one scream
That's up
per
to
day.
you.
That's at that point it's a character choice whether you're terrified of that horrible mass of wings that stands at
Yes.
Mildly unnerved, I would say. It's not the worst thing that's happened to Gil today.
As we're walking out, Calamity's gonna turn around and explain ducks to the Fury. It doesn't care.
So, as you creak open the door, the blasting shriek of bagpipes rings out. Sconces and candles burst into flame, lighting the large, lavish banquet hall before you. Dark stone walls are painted with the flickering shadows of 12 figures in the middle of the room, arranged in 2 lines of 6, facing each other and frozen in the midst of spins and leaps. They're dressed in white shirts, kilts, knee-length socks, and black short-heeled shoes. Across the stone floor, sunken into the wall, is a door covered in shards of crystal and glass, gleaming and reflecting the light in dizzying patterns.
Like kaleidoscope dizzying patterns, or
Yeah, like kaleidoscope dizzying patterns.
This is certainly festive.
I'm going to assume that someone in the group has a 12 passive perception.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think mine's like
Yeah.
14.
Within the 12 figures that are currently paused mid-dance, you can see 4 of them look out of breath and a little out of place with this area.
Oh.
Does it look similar to the other dancers in the other room?
They definitely are captives. Otherwise,
Other, like...
what you see, by the way, are more porcelain prancers and some new creatures you haven't seen yet. Let me see if I can get a clean image of them that's not going to give you parts of their stat block with it. Yeah, there we go. That.
I love them.
Huh.
like marionettes.
And then you hear Helvis's voice again. Ah, the killer Kaylee already! How time flies when we're having fun. Now I'm willing to make you a deal after the last dance here, should you be amenable. But for now, a little less conversation, a little more action, please. And immediately the room starts moving again. And we're gonna get initiatives.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
I was not
Right,
prepared
my-
for this.
dice
I...
yesterday.
Um...
Okay, random screw.
Is initiative an ability check? I can
I always
never
forget what
remember.
it is. I'm like 90% sure it is.
I feel like it is because it
Yes.
goes into like your dex. So
Yeah, because it uses your ability, yeah.
guess who's at disadvantage? I just threw one of my dice.
Isn't that what you're
Oh,
supposed to
that's
do?
cool. Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
rolled.
Beep,
Yeah, I rolled a nat 20 and a 6.
beep us with that natural 20.
Mm-hmm.
Calamity on the ball today.
Gil's at 8 somewhere. Let me.
We can just go down the line after everybody gets.
Yeah, Calamity, what was yours?
That's gonna be a 24.
You said 24?
We are here for murder, yeah.
Okay. Eugene?
18.
Alright. Kaitsu, did you get that 19?
Yeah.
Alright. Gilbert?
I got 8. Big ol' 8.
And Fog.
16.
I need to find where my other dice went.
I just need to find my dice. I forgot my dice tray dumped yesterday.
you know what?
Find my drawers.
Jeez.
My dice orb isn't here. Hold on.
Like I
The
literally
Dorb.
rolled one of my d20s and it just disappeared into my room.
I had
I
that happen. I lost one of the D12s from a set that my boyfriend got me, and then randomly Bean just handed it to me, and I was like, okay.
I found it. Here it is.
Oh, I found it. It sounded
I love the
Scottish.
distant. I found it.
I had to go away from my mic. It was on the other side of my room by my wall.
It sounded like you went Scottish for a second. You're just like, oh, I found it.
I mean... Okay.
Okay, well, I guess I'm just doing without some of my dice today. And out of all of my dice to be missing, it's my metal ones.
My metal one was the one that gave me a
I already looked.
nice 20, but it to be disadvantaged. I don't even remember how I got the levels of exhaustion that I have. But
Swimming.
Yeah, swimming.
Were they both from swimming?
Yeah, they're both from swimming.
Okay.
I can't swim.
I can't. That's why I almost died.
Happy birthday, Gilbert! I can't swim.
We'll be able to continue in just a sec. Give me just a sec to let Trent have their conversation across the room.
Okie doke.
That would have been the best way to get Gil just killed, though. Like, oh, how are we gonna get him out of the campaign? Just fucking kill him with water.
Gilbert, more like Kilbert.
I'll do it.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yeah, we're kicking him out. It's fine.
Not funny enough.
I mean, he isn't.
No! I love him.
It's not in here.
Am I wrong, though?
I thought I pulled them all that I could find.
Yeah, the dice would have been like behind it on the ground.
I hear a wild chuck.
Yeah.
Maybe. So the other drawer, by the way, dear, pull it out. There's feel the rail that's attached to the drawer. When it hits the other rail, there's two things you can like push down and up.
Yeah, I know. I physically can't do it. That's why I asked you to do it.
Well, that's what I did. But I also made it
God,
that
Chuck.
you can fall backwards and try to push it back, dear.
What?
Try to push it back. It won't. Can't be done.
What is happening over there?
Right?
Like, I want to know the context of this.
Okay, so yesterday, I think literally like last night, I had pushed my dice tray too far back in my drawer because it just balances on the sides of my drawer. So I had pushed it farther back though because I needed something in front of the drawer and I never moved it back. But at some point yesterday, before going to bed, I pushed it too far back and it fell behind my drawers. And it was stuck back there because I can't get the drawers out of my desk.
Yeah.
So I asked Chuck last night, sent him a message, and this morning he got all of my dice and my dice tray out. I'm still missing dice, and I'm just gonna live with that decision.
Well, you found
To be
a lot of
specific,
them, though.
oh no, I do have my metal d20. Maybe I do have all my dice. I don't know. I have to do a dice count anyways. It seems like I'm missing dice. And apparently he's made it so that my dice tray cannot fall now behind my drawers. Because what he's done is he's, when he had the drawer out, he put a screw in the back wall on the top. So now when my dice tray gets pushed back, it can't actually fall.
Sounds like some Chuck engineering.
Yeah, more or less.
I think my favorite version of Chuck engineering I've seen most recently was not so much engineering, it's just there was like a little bit of Fox's desk that just stood out of the desk for no apparent reason and like would take your legs mercilessly off. And it inconvenienced me one too many times, so I gently complained about it and he went and got his buzzsaw and just sawed through it.
Yeah. Yeah. When I was at their house a couple weeks ago, I was complaining about the crappy little desk that they had me use, and Chuck threatened to go buy me a desk. So, I feel that.
But we should get back to the game.
Yep.
You see the Porcelain Prancers. Now, it's been a few sessions since you guys last saw the Porcelain Prancers, so I will remind you, the last time you saw them, they crumbled to dust once you beat the persons that were in charge. On top of four porcelain prancers, you see 4 people who, as soon as the room started moving again and things started dancing, they dropped to the ground exhausted. They do not appear to be in the fight, but they can be collateral damage. And you see 4 additional figures, which are the ones I've sent the image for, that look to be very unique to this room and very on theme for the room.
Mm-hmm.
Calamity, you get to start us off.
Okay.
You're a horrific little monster.
Yeah, my sweet baby summer child.
Yeah.
So just to clarify, there isn't anybody who looks obviously in charge this go around?
If you had to like guess, since the prancers were not in charge last time, they're probably not in charge this time.
Yeah.
And that would leave either the people exhausted on the ground or the kickers. I'm just gonna call them the kickers. Because I think they're literally like labeled as something kicker in this. Yeah, they're the Kaylee clickers. Kaylee kickers.
Okay. Then I know what Calamity's gonna go murder. Or I know what her friend is gonna go murder. How far away are they again?
Oh, we jamming?
I'm sorry if you caught that. My phone started
No,
ringing.
it's okay. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20 is the nearest one.
Okay. So I think we're gonna send our horrible murder child over there, who is not dancing. But that's gonna be for later after my turn, I think. These have to go at the end of my turn, right?
Yes, they do technically go at the end of your turn.
Okay, cool. So Calamity's gonna do her thing, which this wall doesn't look like it's gonna murderate me if I get on it, right?
No, it looks like you can get up this.
Yeah, so we're gonna get on the wall. We're also doing the dance because we're Calamity, right? We have to.
Yeah,
There's no way we don't. Yeah, we're dancing on the wall, and I think we're gonna get annoyingly high up.
60 feet is the highest you can go.
No, not that high up. I think we're thinking straight up 20 feet and then move along the wall 10.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
It does.
Okay, cool. So with that in mind, blunderbuss. And
It's a good blunderbuss sound.
Thank you. And we are going to pop a little coin at our wonderful friend. And by wonderful friend, I mean one of these little, one of the whittle guys.
Yeah.
The whittle dancy boys.
Oh, one of the whittle guys?
Yeah, the whittle guys. The whittle dancy boys.
One of the whittle dancy boys? I'm a little dancy boy.
Can that be their voices?
Oh, hello, just a little dancy boy.
Oh, wow. I think we're shooting out one of
the... don't want to do an accent, they don't have a voice.
Damn. We're putting in a coin, shooting it at one of them. Here's a tip! Keep at it, yeah? And with that means I need to roll an attack for the weapon I'm not proficient with. I really hope, even if I fail, they pick it up anyways, because that's really important to me. Well, that's another not 20?
Nice.
Yeah.
Blow them apart.
Okay.
Calamitous.
I guess we're doing murder.
And you said you shot a coin at them?
Yeah.
All right.
It's so for criticals, because I don't ever do these.
Mm-hmm.
Do I do the complete thing and then multiply that times 2, or do I do 4d12?
You double the amount of dice you're rolling.
Okay.
So if you're rolling 2d12, you're now rolling 4d12.
Okay, cool. Thank you. This is so scary.
And because of the special nature of the blunderbuss, I have a thing that I don't think I put into the stat sheet for you.
No.
Sometimes when you crit, depending on the ammunition you put into it, special things are going to happen.
Oh no, okay, so what does my currency damage do besides 27 damage?
Well, the coin's going to shatter on impact and become shrapnel.
Oh, that's fun. Split it amongst everybody, it's fine.
So go ahead and tell me how much damage you do. I'm going to do the shrapnel.
27.
27? Okay. So you smash that coin against this thing's face, and you watch as like a huge chunk of the face rips away. The wood just tearing from the rest of the body. It's still going, just not going as well. And the coin itself also shrapnels out, and all creatures within 5 feet of it take 3 additional points of piercing damage.
Okay. Well, it's not that one's lucky day that we just attacked, because guess who is running up on them? With that in mind, we're gonna make one attack right now, because that is all they can make. And it's gonna be my attack spell modifier to hit. I have not done this in a while. Okay. Watch this fucker miss with like a +6. I'm gonna kill him if he misses. Do you know that?
I didn't, but thank you for telling me.
That's gonna be a 17.
17 hits.
Okay. Good. He gets to live another day. That's gonna be 1d12 plus 3. And then that's gonna be 9 plus 3 cold damage, so that's 9, 10. What's 9 plus 3? Is that 12?
It's 12.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
good.
yeah. 12. 12 total, 9 without the cold damage.
Okay. And that is enough to kill one of these kickers. As you blow away most of its face, and it's like its movements become jerky, and it's continuing to try to dance. Your horrible, horrific thing just walks up, or like not even walks, flying jitters up to it and just pulls it apart. Just grabs different hands, starts pulling.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's Calamity's turn. I think that's
a solid turn. Kaitsu, it is your turn next.
Okay. I apologize because I'm following along, but we've got.
No, it's okay.
How many of the puppets do we have?
So there's 3 of the puppet kickers, and then there's 4 of the porcelain prancers, and then 4 people who are unconscious and on the ground.
Okay. And from where we're standing, the prancers, are they on the other side of the kickers, or are they both kind of like you could go left or right and pick one?
They're mixed in. I did just send in VC text what this map is supposed to look like. I just found it. So K3 are the prancers. They come in sets of 2. They're facing towards each other.
Okay, so we've got kickers, victims, kickers, victims, prancers, kickers?
So K2 are the prancers. K3 are the kickers. So it's 2 prancers facing towards each other, then 2 kickers facing towards each other. And then the 4 victims are all right there in that little box.
Uh-huh.
And then it becomes the kickers again, and then more prancers.
Gotcha. Okay. And Calamity just took out 1, so we still have 1 more kicker and 2 more prancers in front of us.
Yes.
Okay. Would you say then that the kickers are closest? Because otherwise Calamity's going to go... Not Calamity. Jeez. Splendor is going to go for the remaining one of those in front of us.
The prancers are the closest, but you could get up behind the prancer on the right side to get the kicker that's on the right side that is the surviving kicker.
I'm not gonna make it complicated. I'm gonna go for the one that's closest. Let me get the Prancer.
All right.
Just gonna run up and attempt to stunning strike the Prancer. That's a 15.
That hits.
And then for stunning strike, they have to make a con save or wisdom save. I don't remember which
That
one.
is a con save of 17 on this porcelain Prancer.
I think your save DC is lower than 17.
My save DC for these is 8 proficiency in wisdom, which is it'd be 14 is my save.
Yep.
So
Okay.
are you gonna stunning again, or you think you're just?
You also stunning strike still allows you to roll damage, so you can roll damage now.
Yeah. Oh, that is 6.
All right.
Then...
you smash into it, and it doesn't seem stunned, but it seems really fucked up.
All right. Well, I do get a second attack as well, so I'm going to attempt to hit it again with just a plain old punch.
All right.
That's a 17.
That hits.
All right. That is 4 damage.
It might as well not be alive, but it unfortunately is.
Proficiency? You add your proficiency.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
To my damage?
Yes.
Oh.
Or it's your Dex mod.
What?
If you're using Dex for your punches, it's your D6 plus your Dex mod.
Oh, I didn't add my Dex mod to my damage.
Oh, then it's not.
It's dead.
It had 1 health left. It's dead.
Yeah.
Okay, that'd be an extra 8 damage then.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, Splinter doing low damage for some reason.
Hi, I have a brain fog. I'm sorry. But somehow I feel like I'm doing slightly better than normal, which is sad.
It's a lot of math today.
Yeah, it's the numbers game and the shiny math rocks. Okay, so she is just going to go up, shake out her fist, 1-2 punch, and I guess shatter the thing.
Yeah, it crumbles. Also, I think I only sent it to the beep. I meant to send it into this group, but I saw a post saying that D&D is just a way to trick the gays into doing math.
How dare they?
I mean, it's not really working. We're still bad at it.
We're trying though.
It didn't say it's tricking us into doing it well.
Hey Jess.
That is true.
Yeah.
Now that I have killed one of the porcelain punchers, can I hit the kicker that was behind it?
You can do a bonus action.
Because I want to
yes.
do a flurry of blows.
Yeah. I'm going to. You had more movement. I'm going to allow you to take a step up and continue punching through.
You can do a bonus action punch. You can't do flurry of blows. That target. Well, no, you can because it's a bonus action, right?
You can. Yeah.
Okay.
You can.
Yeah. No, you can. Yeah.
And
No, I'm looking at it.
Could I technically do 2 since I did 2 attacks?
Flurry of blows gives 2 additional attacks as is, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so that'd be 4 if I can do flurry of blows for both of my attacks.
No, because the first target you did on was dead. So I would say
You're not the DM. I'm asking Jask.
Yeah, let me double check flurry of blows. But I'm pretty sure it just gives you flat out like as per flurry of blows, it gives you 2 additional attacks.
Mm-hmm.
So what I have here,
check that.
after you take an attack action on your turn, you can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
There you go. Yes. So
I could do
absolutely yes.
2 flurry of blows?
You can do 2 additional attacks with it, but not 2 separate flurry of blows.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it's 1
Okay.
flurry of blows, 2
Yeah,
attacks.
yeah, 1 flurry of blows gives you 2 additional attacks.
That's a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Jeez.
$13 damage.
Give me just a moment. You said 13 damage?
Yes.
Okay, got it. And then
I
your
think
second
that's
attack.
That was for both attacks together.
Oh, okay. Cool. Okay. You punch into it. These things look a lot sturdier than the porcelain prancers, which, surprise, surprise, wood is a little bit more sturdy than porcelain.
All right. Well, that just narrows down the hitting options for next time.
Mhm.
Like Splendor goes to punch the porcelain prancer, break it apart, turns, slams a fist in the wood one, and like pulls her hand back and shakes it.
Next is Eugene.
Okay, so I'm looking up something real fast. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. Yeah, so I can't do that. So if I move up my full movement, can I get to the ones that look sturdier? That wasn't the prancers, the
There's one kicker that's like within easy reach of you.
Mm-hmm.
Um
But I want to move up to the ones that look
Splendor,
sturdier.
okay.
Yeah, I want to move up to the ones that look sturdier. I'm going to twin spell
Give me
Witch
just a
Bolt.
sec. I've had all sound cut off in my headset for some reason.
Okay.
Okay, I think that fixed it.
Hello.
Hello.
Good.
Perfect.
Okay. I'm going to twin spell Witch Bolt the two of them.
Okay.
And would that still be one attack roll since I'm twin spelling it?
No. Roll 2 separate attack
Two.
rolls.
Okay.
Yep.
Natural 20
Nice.
and another natural 20. What the fuck? I wish I could show you.
I mean, Beep just did it too. Although the odds of that are fucking insane. And
I
can't
can't believe
that's
I can't
so
believe.
insane.
I literally I've never done that before. Thank you, Eugene Dice. Okay, 2 natural 20s. So that's 2d12 for each of them, and I'm keeping it sustained on both of them. So for the first one, go ahead.
Just so you know, there's only one kicker that you can actually target within. Wait, how much is your range?
So 30 feet.
30 feet.
So how far away is each?
So there's one kicker left within the close range of you.
So can I get two people then?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. If you were to move up and be willing to allow yourself to possibly get surrounded, then you can do it.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Essentially, you're moving to where that K3 is.
I want to run in, yeah, and then Blue Lightning's just gonna arc down Eugene's hand, and he's gonna fire it out at two of these things.
Okay.
So one of them is gonna take, 9 plus 7, so 16. One of them's gonna take 16 damage, and the other one is gonna take 12 and 11, so 23 damage.
Okay.
Just with Witch Bolt, and I'm gonna hold it on them until they just burn up. And that's what I'm doing. And I have to run away really fast and just go through, initiative as normal. If Eugene gets surrounded, just tell me when I get back.
Yep. So on the kicker's turn, the kicker that is being lightning bolted and also punched is going to just make 2 attacks against Splendor.
Oh boy.
Makes 2 real attacks. Okay. What the? Hold on. My headset is doing a funky thing, and I need to find out why. It's because it decided to turn back on speak to chat for some reason. Okay.
Weird.
Yeah, every once in a while I have to remind it that that's not what I want it to do, ever. I don't know why anybody would want it to do that. Okay. So the one that is being pummeled is going to use 2 real attacks. Those are going to be a 19 to hit and a 18.
The 19 hits.
Okay. They kick out with their legs, and you see a knife juts out from their heel. And that is max damage for 13 slashing damage.
Owie.
The other one that is currently being lightning bolted is going to look to one of the incapacitated creatures on the ground, the captives who are exhausted, laying on the ground. And you watch as it reels its arms back and whips them forward, and you see the strings that are attached to it that have been just kind of like floating into the air, connecting to nothing, stretch out, connect to the captive, and then the captive stands up with a jerky motion and then rushes at the Fury as the kicker starts to puppeteer them. The captive is going to make an attack against the horrible monster full of wings as they are crying and screaming.
Oh no! I mean, it doesn't feel bad. Calamity's middling about it at best, but still, oh no.
At nat 20s.
Oh,
The
look at
captive
it
nat
go.
20s.
What is
I'm
happening
proud of it.
today?
No, I think that's for the better, really. Somebody needs to get rid of this horrible thing.
That is. Hold on, let me look up the stats of the captives again, because I don't believe. So that is 2 points of damage.
Oh.
Did he just attack with his fists?
Yeah, he just runs up and they're captives. They don't have anything.
It just run up and
The one doubled.
Oh, bless its heart. Yeah,
Oh wait,
no.
no, hey, no! Oh my god! I just saw that the captives do indeed have an actual attack. So never mind. That's what they would do. The name for this attack is "Look at me, Ma. I'm dancing."
Oh.
Melee weapon attack +2 to hit, reach of 5 feet, 1 target, does 2d4 bludgeoning. So I do actually have to roll 4d4.
Hmm.
Love the mental and just the visual.
Okay. They run up, doing like a really shitty, jerky, like kicky kind of dance, and do 8 points of bludgeoning damage to the
Aw.
horrific monster of wings and anger.
Oh my god, I can't believe it's dead right now. Wow. Oh no. Oh no. They're so strong.
Is it actually dead?
No.
Is it
Um,
hurt?
the
Probably
last
only barely.
the last kicker, who hasn't had anything happen to him yet, is going to also bring his arms back, whip them forward. The strings are going to connect with another captive. They're going to get up. They're also going to sprint at the horrific monster.
Mhm. That's fair. I believe
Um,
in them.
That is a 20 total to hit,
Look at it. Yeah, I'm proud of them.
and that is 2 points of bludgeoning damage as this person is like
Oh.
screaming at the top of their lungs, just like constant, like they're holding the note of their scream until they run out of breath, and then you hear like a, and then more
Right.
screaming.
Yeah, the wings just twitch.
Fog, you are next.
Okay. I've slightly lost track of who of the kickers are down and who of the porcelain dancers are down.
There is one porcelain dancer down.
Okay. And how many
There
kickers?
is one kicker down, one severely injured, another pretty injured, one perfectly fine.
Okay, the last two you just said are the ones that are the farthest from us, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I wasn't that off, but I was slightly off. Okay. So Fog is going to go for the kicker closest.
Okay. Easily done.
Yeah. I literally just was doing the math to see like how far Fog could go. He could actually make his way across the entire room if he wanted to. Like, I will just bypass everything.
My favorite part about this is that like there's that one Prancer that hasn't even been touched who's like, why is everybody ignoring?
No one cares about you. But yeah, anyways, getting back to what I was doing, gonna go to the closest kicker, so the one that's pretty injured, and gonna attempt to finish them off with a flurry of blows attack.
Okay.
If I can actually fucking see my thing. It's a 9. Math is hard today.
Math is hard every day. Earlier, somebody
16?
made me count, and I was genuinely mad at them. What did you say?
16.
16 to hit?
Yeah.
That hits.
Okay. And then D4.
While you do that, it's because somebody at everyone in a Discord of 200 plus people to say hi, and I genuinely mean that the whole message was at everyone, hi.
Oh boy.
Jesus.
So I was like, hey man, that's not cool, don't do that. And they proceeded to argue with me about that, and about the moral ethics of at everyone on a 200 plus Discord, just to say hi.
Oh my god.
And they're like, it's just one ping. It's not a big deal. I'm like, I'm in 93 Discords, and I hate that you made me count that. If I got just one ping from every Discord every day, I'd be a little pissed.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree.
Sorry, Fog. Continue.
You're good. You're good. 5 damage to hit, or on that hit. I can
damage?
talk, I swear.
Are you sure about that? It is up still, but not by much.
I only have one other key point to spend. I don't want to use it yet. Yeah. That's it.
All right. If you're sure.
Yep.
I'm a little.
Look, I'm not sure about my
ominous
English.
there.
I'm not sure about my English, but you know, I'm sure about my action at least.
Okay. Next is the Prancers. So that first Prancer that's been ignored this whole time is going to.
Prancers are.
Hmm?
Okay, my brain is not working. I see like K3 and K2, and my brain is like, these are letters and numbers.
K2 is the Prancers. So basically, where it says K2, the model next to it is a Prancer, and the model across from that one is also a Prancer.
Oh, I get it. Okay, I'm stupid. Okay.
Essentially, one
I
of
did
those
not-
Prancers got murdered so that the person could get at one of the kickers behind them, and the other Prancer has just been full on ignored as you guys have blasted past them.
Okay, so there's one of the.
Essentially, the one directly at K2 has been ignored,
Okay, and then the other one.
and the other one has been destroyed.
Okay.
So that Prancer at K2 is going to dance their way over to Splendor,
Oh, I'm ready. Come on.
and for fuck's sake, that is what, our 5th nat 20?
Jesus. Someone go buy a lottery
Jessica, I'll
ticket.
give you $5 not to kill my wife.
I can feel it critting in the air
Hey.
tonight.
Don't worry, no one's gonna be dying. It's fine.
Phil Collins!
Oh, Lord.
Phil Collins! I love you!
Which is unfortunate because your AC is 19 anyway.
So nat 20 for a 25.
25.
And you are grappled, Splendor, and as they pull you into a dance.
Hey, wife, what's funnier than 24?
Sleeping on the couch?
That is
I
pretty
suppose. 25.
and that is all it does. Is it pulls you into a dance. You are now grappled.
Oh boy. All right.
The prancers at the far end are going to 25. Yep. So they're going to move up. So one prancer is going to attempt to also grapple Eugene.
Is it a opposed athletics check?
No, it is a special attack action.
Oh, okay.
That is a 24. I got a 19 on the.
Shield. It doesn't hit.
Okay. As they like dance at you, you see their grasping hands. You look over to Kaitsu, who is currently being dragged against their will into a very shitty-looking dance. And you go, nah, and you
You're
pull
just
up the
like,
shield.
nope. Ah!
The other dancer is going to move forward. They were already going to do this, but like having seen the shield come up, it's already too late. They reached you. They go in the tribe unless they're nat 20.
I was gonna say my AC is
So on a
27 right
fucking
now.
nat 20, they get
Oh
you.
my gosh.
Ah!
So,
My AC is 27. What the fudge?
Hey Bean, let's go get a lottery ticket.
Yeah.
so, in like, I think it's next level. I'm going to be dealing with those nat 20s. Don't you worry about it.
Jesus, fuck me Christ. Okay.
Where's Finn when you need him?
I need like the opposite of a dice jail. I need like a dice pedestal.
Yeah.
I could 3D print one for you.
Make a dice altar.
I think I just heard Tran bubble. I could probably do those.
Adulter.
No.
Yeah, like an altar or a pedestal or something. Like some kind of like, you have done good, my child. We have a little dice jail. I don't know if you guys seen it, but I do have a dice jail.
Well,
Yeah,
does that
dice.
mean you can put it on top of the jail so it can gloat?
Not a bad idea.
That's perfect, Trenton. Yeah, he immediately brought one up. I was like, hey.
I need a dice jail.
All right, so porcelain prancers, they're done. Kickers have gone. Their turn is already. So yes, Gilbert, you're next.
Okay. So, the prancer that's still like, are both of the prancers dead or in the front, or is there still one?
There's one.
Isn't there
for,
one like on?
grappling splendor? Yeah.
Okay, can I try to go and like, I don't know, break their grapple off of her,
You
or
can attempt to break the grapple, but also you have seen through previous fights and also this one that the prancers just don't have a lot of health. You could just try to kill it.
yeah, I'm gonna try to stab it, I guess, but also,
I mean, you could always leave it for me. What's it gonna do as soon as I come around to my
yeah,
turn?
yeah, I think Gil would look
Nope.
and be like, yeah, I'm not gonna deal with this,
Yeah,
and just go towards.
The kicker.
You'll be like, Splinter Thick, she got this.
Yeah, she doesn't need help. So there's a kicker right ahead of them.
Yes.
Okay.
There's
I'm
a kicker
gonna.
at K3.
Okay. I'm gonna stab. Why not? It's what I do, right?
Just imagine a little stick figure of Gil just going up.
It's 19 to hit.
Ooh,
19 does hit.
good job,
19,
Gilbert.
okay.
Where's your 20, Gil? Everybody else has one.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's not gonna happen. Who do you think I am?
Gee, Billy, what is your mom? But you have 6.
Ooh, I did roll max damage on this. So 10 points of piercing damage.
Oh,
They
max
had 5
damage.
health left. That one is destroyed.
Max damage. Oh, shit.
Jim, one of the ones that you were maintaining
Oh,
concentration
wait,
on.
hold
are
on.
dead. That
I do
particular
have-
one goes away.
I do have a clarifying question though.
Yes.
How far can I get?
So you were at K.
Are each of these 5
5 feet. Yep.
Okay, so I can only get up to K2. Because
Oh.
my movement is halved right now because I have 2 levels of
That's
exhaustion.
Right. So yeah. Okay. Never mind.
I
That
can
one is-
only move. Yeah, I can only move 15 feet. So I get up to where Splendor is and just start panting heavily, give her a thumbs up, and then look forward like I'm going to start walking, but I don't.
Good job, Gil.
And that's the end of my turn.
I love that.
We love you,
gonna-
Gilbus.
Are you gonna pull out an inhaler? Are you gonna throw up? What?
Maybe I got weak lungs.
I got weak stuff.
Calamity.
Weak everything.
Yeah?
It is your turn.
What's still moving?
Having issues with gaps, so something this should.
What'd you say, Beep?
Which little puppet boy is still moving?
So there's still the one at K3. That is still moving, and then the two others that are crossed farther on the map, those K3s are still moving as well. The two farthest are puppeteering people right now.
Okay.
You can see that they're puppeteering captives to attack your little lad,
Okay.
your cute little boy.
Well, we're gonna move 30 feet along the wall.
All right.
I'm gonna.
Go for horrific creature.
Yeah, right. We're doing our little dance. We're having a good time. I think. So if we assume we went up 20, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I end up just behind K2, I think.
I think you're correct.
Okay. And that leaves me 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet away from our puppeteering boys.
I believe that is also correct. Or 20. Within 25, yeah.
I think now I could shoot them with my gun. Or I'm trying to decide. You know what? No, we're gonna finally do the thing that this entire class is supposed to do.
Yeah.
And I think we're gonna hold up the gun like we're gonna fire it. We aren't though. I think we're just gonna take aim with it. You know, I've met much better puppeteers. And that's gonna be Vicious Mockery.
Okay. Which one are you targeting? There is the one that has a bolt of lightning attaching it to Eugene, and there's another one that looks completely unharmed, untouched.
It's blue gold lightning looking.
Yes.
Eugene goodness.
Eugene's called dibs on the other one.
All right.
That's how that works, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Totally. Don't attack the one I'm attacking so I can attack other things. That's fine. That's fine.
You licked it, it's yours.
Damn it.
All right. So Vicious Mockery is a saving throw?
Yes. The DC isn't super high, so I don't expect to actually pass this.
What kind of saving throw is it?
Wisdom.
Wisdom, that is a 10 total.
Oh, hey! They failed. That's gonna be 2d4 of psychic.
Psychic damage?
Yeah.
Cool.
And then I think with that as well, they have disadvantage on their next attack roll.
I believe that is correct.
Yes. That's a whole 6 damage.
Okay.
Are
very phased by that, but
yeah. Our murder boy. I'm trying to decide because no, Calamity's talking to it right now. It's under her control for now. Is there any way I could just willingly take opportunity attacks and have this thing barrel through? Because that's horrifying to think of.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'll take as many as I need to just get it up to the other kickers, because that's terrifying to me, and I would love to get attacked.
Okay, so as you rush by, the technically the kickers take the reaction to make their puppets attack.
That's really funny. I love them.
So the first puppet is going to get a 20 total to hit.
Wow.
Hey, yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. That is 3 bludgeoning damage.
Oh no, it's dead. Oh no.
The second puppet is going to get a 6 total to hit.
That misses.
All right. And then your horrible little friend can get to the puppets.
Yay! We are going to
Kickers.
Eugene's called Bib still, so it's going to attack the same one Calamity attacked.
All right.
Because a murder of Calamities is a murder of this one's, you know?
Mhm.
We're gonna roll our...
When you first said a murder of calamities, I did not think like calamities plural. I thought of like a murder of crows.
Yeah.
No, I think that's where. I think that makes sense.
I was trying to think of what you'd call a group of calamities. I was like, it's probably a chaos, but then I'm like, no, it's going to be, oh hell no.
That's 17.
17 to hit hits.
Okay, cool. That's gonna be a 1d12 plus. That's a 29 and 12 plus 3. And that's gonna be a 14 plus 3 cold damage, which is 14, 15, 16, 17 damage total.
Okay. That one's not looking great.
But with that, that's our boy's turn.
Right.
Our sweet, wonderful baby boy.
Next is Kaitsu. Kaitsu, you are currently grappled by a porcelain prancer.
Give him the fist.
How do I handle a grappling? Does that mean that if I try to, I can't roll to hit until I break free of the grapple? Or?
You can still absolutely attack while grappled. Grappling removes a target speed. You can't walk while grappled.
Oh, I don't need to walk while grappled. I would like to Hulk smash them, please. I would like to grasp the arms like Loki and fling it around until it breaks.
Absolutely. It could not have
just return the
person.
dance.
Make your 2 attacks. Hit him good.
Okay. That's an 18 for one, a 23 for the other.
Both hit.
Alright, that works. I'm just gonna go for plain old punching. It's 8 damage. 8 damage.
That smashes the prancer to pieces.
Alright, well, Splendor gets caught up in this dance and spun around. Wild-eyed, she kind of stumbles around a little bit until she gets her rhythm. Then she twists both hands to grab its arms, like, flings it up over her head, and from side to side in an arc just swings it back and forth into the floor until it's a bunch of smashed pieces. And that's it. That's what I got.
Alright. Next is Eugene.
All right. So, how does the one that I have lightning bolt on look?
Not great, but it's still going.
Okay. Well, if I drop concentration on lightning bolt, I can hit it. But so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop concentration on lightning bolt. From where I am, is there any that are close to me besides the one I'm hitting with lightning bolt right now?
No, even the one that you're hitting with the witch bolt. Actually, I don't think that one did get destroyed. Right? Hold on. No, that one is still there.
Okay.
So yeah, you've got one near you.
Okay, so I've just got one. Where are the others that are closest to me?
The next closest ones to you would be over at K3, so or the other K3. So whereas like you're standing at K3, 5, 10, 15 would be the next closest.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop Witch Bolt, and then blue-green fire is gonna cook at his hand, and I'm gonna send out 2 Eldritch Blasts.
All right.
One at the one that's damaged, and one at the other one that I can see that's 15 feet away from me.
Okay.
That's going to be 2 separate attack rolls. That's a above 20 to hit,
That hits.
and that's a 20 to hit. Not natural, but dirty.
Both hit.
Okay. And then that's, I believe, Eldritch Blast is a D10, right? I'm sorry, I haven't Eugened in forever.
Yes.
Okay. So that's 10 damage for one. We'll do that at the already damaged one because I called him out first.
Yep.
And then 9 damage for the other.
Both are already damaged, by the way.
Okay. Well, 10 at the one I had Witchbolt on, and 9 at the one I did not.
That one is destroyed. You had Witchbolt on 2 of them.
Well, I thought one of them died.
No, I was wrong because Gilbert wasn't able to make it to the one that
Okay.
had it on.
Witchbolt on both of them then.
Yes.
10 at one, 9 on the other.
Yep. Got
Is one of them still dead?
One of them is still dead. Yes.
Cool, good. And then after I Eldritch Blast, I'm going to draw my sword, my magical short sword, and then move up to the one that's still undamaged. And as a bonus action on my turn, I'm going to wait. Does Eugene have that feat? Hold on. I play Eugene in so many different things. I'm sorry, I forgot.
The pain.
I forgot. I don't know if he has this. He does not. He does not. So he doesn't do that. But what he does do is he draws his sword and he moves up to the one that's still damaged but still moving.
Yes.
And that is it.
So the 2 kickers that are left are not looking good.
Okay.
They're also pretty.
At the end of your turn is now the kicker's turn. Okay. They're gonna go. These 2 kickers still have their puppets. They're actually going to let go of the puppets though, as they now have somebody getting into melee with them. So they're going to both attack. So the first one is going to use the ability Ravel. That is a 24 to hit you, Eugene.
Me?
Yes.
How many spell slots do I have left? Hold on. Let me just take a look, Lou. Oh, I have not many. Okay. Yeah, I'll let it hit me. Yeah.
Okay. You are now grappled and restrained.
Okay.
Let me double check what restrained does exactly.
So,
Like disadvantage on attacks.
Your speed is 0. Attack rolls against a creature have advantage. You have disadvantage, and you have disadvantage on dexterity saving.
okay, let me see.
And
Okay,
it
no,
wraps you up in a bunch of the strings.
I have to take damage, so never mind.
Yep.
Okay.
The next attack it's going to do is real. It has advantage on this attack.
Okay.
17 to hit.
Does not.
Okay. Its partner is going to dance up and attack. First one has advantage. Less than 17.
Nope.
Second attack. 18 to hit.
Does not hit.
All right. Despite being able to wrap you up, you continue to move and shake enough that these things can't hit you.
Nice moves!
Thanks, I guess. Shit.
Fog, you are next.
Kill my boy.
Just
Destroy. Forge.
Oh, Fog?
Fog, if you're talking, you're muted.
Forg.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes, I was talking.
Hello, Fox.
And I had forgotten that I had muted myself, so because Chuck's over here making a little bit of noise.
How dare he?
Yeah, and I was trying to be courteous to everybody. My bad.
How fuck dare you?
So, are we down to still just the last two kickers and
There's
prancers?
2 kickers and 2 prancers.
Okay. And both kickers are still fucked up?
Both kickers are very fucked up.
Fog isn't picky. He goes after either one. It doesn't matter.
So there's one that Calamity's little pet is on, and there's one that
One that who's on?
Eugene is attacking.
Ah.
That one actually specifically has Eugene wrapped up.
Yeah, no, Fog would go for that one.
Yeah, Eugene
Alright.
looked like
How
he
dare
could
you
help.
touch my friends? So yeah, he'll go for that one, and we'll do. Lost my tab for a minute. A unarmed strike. What is with fucking 9s today? Jesus. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. Wait. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, 16 to hit.
16 just hits.
Okay. Yes, Olivia, I will let you up in a minute. Give me like 2 seconds. And 5 damage.
That just barely doesn't finish them off.
Damn.
Will that be all?
Yeah. I'm running out of shit to spend here. I don't want to waste it all.
Yep. Next we have Prancers. I think for the fun of it... Actually, no, this is much more funny. The first Prancer is going to dance up to the horrific beast of wing and anger and going to try to dance with it.
Oh, how does that
That
go?
is a 20 on its attack roll. What is the AC of your Fury?
Oh, not a lot. It's 14.
Okay, it is now dancing forcibly with this thing.
Oh, that's
The
actually
other
kind of
Prancer
cute.
is going to
Oh,
prance up and try to dance with Fog. Fog, that is a 14 to hit you.
That's against my AC, right? 14.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it does not.
Okay. So just the Fury is grappled. Gilbert.
They're all the way on the other side of the thing, right?
Yeah, they're pretty much at K3.
Yeah, I can get to K4.
Oh, poor Gil. Just huffing as he moves like
No, this is perfect. This is good because all of this is why he's going to just fucking. He's
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
It all like he's like after the last day, I'm gone. So yeah, I'm gonna prancer it up to the like. Are there still captives in the center?
Yeah, there's 2 captives still unconscious there, and you just passed by 2 captives as well because they had been from being puppeteered.
Are they all unconscious?
Yes.
Okay.
The ones that were puppeteered woke up for their bodies being controlled, but once they were let go of, they passed back out.
All right. Gil's just gonna stare at them for a second, huff, and then just look at anyone around him who is doing. Honestly, everyone's doing shit. He's just gonna stare. He's like, I'm in good hands. I'm just gonna stand here.
I'm just gonna stand and stare.
Or actually, hold on a second. How many of my allies are within range of me?
What's your range?
Well, like how close is like let's see.
If you're at K4,
Roughly.
almost everyone is within like 10 to 15 feet of you.
Okay, give me just a second. Let me look at some of the weird shit that I have.
hey, is the Fury your ally? Ooh.
Well,
Do you see the Fury as an ally?
with a grimace, I'm gonna say no.
That's fair.
So,
I wouldn't either.
just because I can, I'm gonna cast Bless on the nearest 3 allies within 30 feet of me.
All right. Probably then Eugene, Splendor, and Fog.
Yeah, I'll hit both or all 3 of them with a Bless.
All right.
Which just means you have You can add a D4 to an attack roll or saving throw for the next minute. So have fun.
I am Bliss.
You'll just cast this by like doing really weak finger guns at each of you. He does not look happy about it.
So spiritually, Gil is like I am physically right now.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, probably.
How about it? You want to swap? You want to take a punchy girl for a spin, or?
I do want to play a monk at one point. It does sound fun.
We do have Calamity next.
Oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck. I say that, but now that we've done our one trademark thing once, we're not going to do that again.
Ever.
Yeah, ever again. No, never, never, ever, ever. Instead we're going to level our fucking gun. And we're gonna do a pew-pew. A little pew-pew.
Okay.
This time at the one that has Eugene, because you know what? The Prancer is dancing with the Fury. Calamity thinks that's cute. We're not gonna do anything with the Fury this turn. It's charmed Calamity conceptually. Are you having fun? Just a horrible mangled scream as it tries to murder, but it can't within the confines of its thing.
So
yeah, me too, buddy!
Is Calamity specifically not giving it any order?
No.
Okay.
She's absolutely not saying anything
about
to
that. In the Void of Orders, they take the dodge action.
Yeah.
Which means it's moving even more. Which could
Hey,
almost be considered
that.
advance.
Look, it's having a good time! Oh, that's cute!
Oh, it's having such a good time. Aren't you having a good time? Yeah, it's having a good time.
That's delightful. You know what?
Just the most disgusting noise, like... You having a good time? Like, pitch-shifted pig squeal. It's having a good time.
That's gonna be a 17.
That hits.
Yay!
I believe that there's no way for you not to destroy it. Actually, there's no way for you not to destroy it.
Okay.
For sure. But if you want to roll damage, you can.
Nah.
I will happily make you... You know what? Actually, I'm going to make you do math. Roll damage.
No!
I'm committing violence.
Oh no.
Committing war crimes.
Yep.
This is
I'm making
evil.
you do unnecessary math.
How dare you do this during Pride
Ow,
Month?
ow, ow, ow,
How dare you do this during Pride Month?
This is pretty homophobic behavior, Jazz.
We here at 2DMs do not support the behavior that Jask is currently exhibiting.
I had asked a question, and now I feel bad about asking the question. What the hell did I miss?
We here at 2DMs do not ask questions.
That's 13 damage.
Okay. That is
wow.
11 points more than you needed to do.
I'm so sad. Alexa.
It had 2
Wait,
hit points.
Esposito.
So you blow that one apart. Eugene, you are let go of as it is blasted away by Calamity with a gun.
Thanks, Calamity!
There's one kicker left.
You're really lucky you dodged at that moment.
I appreciate you. Also, thank you for not shooting me in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Affection's weird.
Calamity, you're...
You know, my horrible monster is dancing whether it likes it or not.
Delightful.
It's doing the little, like, grumpus shuffle from Bug Snacks. The yeah.
Please.
Please.
Kaitsu, it is your turn.
Okay. I apologize because I'm still just caught up in the action. What is left?
It's okay. There is 2 porcelain prancers and a kicker left.
Oh, I'm going for the
barely
prancers.
hanging on.
Oh, okay. How close is the kicker?
Within movement, you can easily get to it.
Could I potentially try to take that out and then go for one of the porcelain ones? Because I just love to hear them break.
Potentially, yeah. Let's figure out where you're at with that.
Okay. I am going to attempt to attack the kicker.
Okay.
That's a nat 20.
Good fucking lords. That's 7 nat 20s in this one fight.
I was about to say, okay, everybody who rolled a nat 20 tonight, go and leave and go buy lottery tickets.
Right.
Oh my
It's gonna be
God.
me here alone.
I haven't rolled a nat 20. I've rolled 2 9s.
All right, so oh wait, that means I do max damage, right?
No, it means you roll double the damage dice.
Right. Sorry, you said that.
I actually have a question about critical hits. So I've seen people do it different ways. Is it you roll your dice and then double that number, or you just roll?
You roll the double the amount of dice.
Okay.
As 5e rules is written, they have you double the amount of dice. The reason why most people do, or how some people do, roll your dice and then double that is because that's how D&D 3.5, 4th edition,
Yeah,
2nd edition.
The only way I've ever
Pathfinder.
seen it done.
Yeah, it's what almost every other system did, but 5e changed it to you double the amount of dice.
That's really weird.
It feels aesthetically better.
I guess that's
Okay,
true.
so for my first crit attack, that's a
Yeah.
combined damage of 19.
That right there destroys it.
Okay, I still have my second attack as well.
Do you want to take your second attack on it anyways?
Am I able to turn it on something else?
Well, as you punch a hole through this thing and the life leaves its kicky body, the porcelain prancers freeze in place and then shatter.
Oh, alright.
Hit the fury, hit the fury, hit the fury, hit the fury.
No thank you.
Oh, coward.
Yeah.
As the porcelain prancers shatter, you hear Elvis's voice come back. Is this a dance house or a heartbreak hotel? They're free to go, and you, my dastardly divas, are just one final shimmy away from the rock and roll and ruler themselves. Now, as for my deal, it's simple. I'll let you catch your breath in a perfectly safe little dressing room for a respite, and in return, I'll take back my disco stick, please. A fight's more fun at your best, and I could use some time to prepare. So what do you say? Do we have a deal?
Didn't
I was gonna say May has
May
the disco
have
stick.
disco stick?
Oh no!
In the void of May, we will say that she had handed it over to one of you guys.
Wendy's gonna raise her hand and wait.
Has she ever been to school?
You do see a pair of like formal white gloves just appear out of thin air, with their palms open in front of your general party area. And Calamity, you get no like acknowledgement, but there's just like a silence that hangs in the air.
Okay. Does the dressing room have like proper clothes for the next final room? Because that's kind of been driving me crazy. That I can't match the vibes. You know what I mean? Because like I'm here for it if I can match the vibes.
Of course, little darling.
Calamity looks at the group pleadingly.
I mean, whatever you want to do.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I guess. I mean, have we ever been able to tell you what to do before? Go do your thing.
No, you have.
Oh, well,
but
okay.
time out.
What?
OOC timeout. I just realized I don't know what the disco stick is. I was only here when we got the shoes.
It's a wand that does things.
What kind of things that could be important?
It heals.
Yeah, it's a healing magic stick that like casts like hearing. I think I don't remember the specifics.
It casts cure wounds and something else I know, but stuff happens when you cast it, so it's probably better we get rid of it. This is OOC Jim speaking. I mean, depending on who we want to decide has the disco stick, I think it's better for us to get rid of it because I'd like to get Helvis my brain tried to say Elvis and Helvis at the same time. Helvis on our side.
I want to draw the party in disco costumes. That's the only reason. I'm going to be honest.
Did Helvis also just say that he was like preparing for a fight?
No,
Did
he
I-
said we're
did
one
I
shimmy
miss-
away from the leader himself or
No,
whatever it
'cause
was.
No,
it's
he-
what he said about getting the stick back. He said he was
Yeah.
gonna like use it for something, right?
Yeah, it's definitely for the fight.
Okay, hold on. Let me bring it back up, and
Yeah.
I'll give you the exact wording. What he said is, he'll give you some rest in exchange for you giving back his disco stick because a fight is more fun at your best, and he could use more time to prepare.
So we're gonna fight him.
I mean, I'm gonna try my best not to.
Yeah, I thought that was
Bit of
the
a
whole
fight
thing was.
fun.
I didn't
Splendor,
want to fight him.
or Kaitsu specifically, the disco stick is a wand that has 8 charges, and it regains 1d6 plus 2 expended charges daily at dawn. It can use a charge to cast Lesser Restoration or Healing Word.
Can we use up all the charges before we give it back?
That's really funny, but very pointless.
Yeah, I don't think lesser restoration would do anything.
Healing
It
Word would
wouldn't.
heal you guys.
Yeah,
That
but
is
he's gonna
true.
give us time though.
He didn't say how. He's giving you guys a short
And-
rest, essentially.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
honestly-
it's not going to be till sunrise.
But
I feel like he would be
Oh.
upset as well if we spent all of his charges.
also,
We could have used it any time before now.
yeah, but also keep in mind that it does stuff when we use the charges, so it could do something, you know.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, it was explained to the party as well that whenever a spell is cast using the disco stick, something happens. But they weren't told what, so they've just stayed away from using it.
Yeah.
Oh. Dang it.
When did we get this thing?
Last session,
I don't
Or-
remember.
2 sessions before, in the first room.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it was in the first room. I think,
Okay.
I think Kaitsu, I think you were there for that.
It's been
Really?
84 years.
Bringing us back, if nobody has immediately put up like a wait hand for Calamity, she has jumped off of the wall like a horrible little spider, did a barrel roll, and then is now skittering towards the wand to be able to give it up because she wants a disco outfit.
Yeah, I mean, Eugene's not gonna stop you.
Yeah.
Fog
You're not
wouldn't
gonna
stop you.
heal anyone with it?
Huh?
I'm good, fam.
Okay, so if you're gonna give it up, I'm gonna tell you what effects it had because they were fun. So every time you cast a spell with it, you'd roll a d10. On a 1, the target is covered in confetti and glitter, and their next attack roll against them has advantage. On a 2, the target begins to dance uncontrollably, and their movement speed becomes 0.
Oh, that's fun.
On a 3, the weapon, arcane focus, or appropriate item wielded by the target turns into a comically large ukulele and makes a loud twang noise on their next successful hit.
El
Attacks or spells
Kabong.
made using this ukulele are made with disadvantage. On a 4, the target floats 5 feet above the ground and drifts 20 feet in a random direction to hover in an unoccupied space. To determine the direction, roll d4, such and such. Then their movement speed becomes 0, and they have disadvantage on dexterity ability checks and dexterity saving throws. On a 5, the skin becomes covered in brilliant shards of glass and crystal, and their AC becomes 16 unless it is already higher. Their movement speed is halved, and they automatically fail dexterity saving throws. On a 6, dexterity checks, not saving throws. On a 6, the target shrinks one size smaller as if affected by the reduce. On a 7, target spins rapidly, releasing a slick, oily pomade that sprays out from their rotating body, which covers the floor around them in a 5-foot radius. The creature enters the area for the first time on the turn or starts its turn there, needs to succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take poison damage and fall prone. On an 8, the target emits a painfully bright multicolored light. Creatures within 5 feet of the target must make a DC 16 wisdom saving throw or take psychic damage. I love the light is so bright that it's psychic damage. On a 9, a comically large pair of sunglasses appear over the target's eyes. If the target has sight, the range of their vision, including dark vision, is reduced to 10 feet. On a 10,
God.
on their next turn, the target is compelled to make a single melee attack against their nearest ally as if they were an enemy, while proclaiming a deep love for Helvis and their divine disco. The target must move toward the ally, or the target can move toward the ally, but can take no actions or bonus actions other than making a single melee or ranged attack against them.
Fun.
I'm
glad I'm giving up the gloves in exchange for fun new outfits.
Yeah, so you put the disco stick into the glove's hands. Immediately, the disco stick disappears as the hands don't even have the time to grasp, but they still like grasp at it as if they are holding it, and then they disappear. Then one of them disappears. The other one does like a beckoning motion, and like guides you over to a door. Now, when it says guide you, from the moment I read this, I had pictured it grabbing Calamity's hand and guiding to the door.
Calamity's just sort of being dragged. She looks completely calm with this. You know, this kind of reminds me of the trial. Does it? This is fun. I mean, besides, it's the fun of dressing up without the threat of, well, I guess it's technically the threat of murder, but not permanent murder. These are very soft. Calamity's just patting the glove with her free hand.
Eugene just makes a noise, like.
Calamity, you feel like in the hand, it feels kind of almost. I mean, that you've probably at some point shook Bab's hand.
Mm-hmm.
You know the hand of a knoll. It's very unique.
Right.
It feels
she's
like
still
an
patting
hand.
the wrist. She's just patting the wrist of the satin glove. Pat, 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 pat.
And it brings you over to a dingy and disused door that you had not previously seen in.
A fun reality bending. Nice, nice, nice. Over here! Calamity's gonna make a bit of checking the door for traps as if that was a thing. She's not actually checking the door for traps. At some point, she's gonna get bored of that bit and just kick the door open.
Okay. On the other side of the door is a dingy-looking dressing room, with all kinds of outfits. Not just ones that you've seen throughout this, but you see like cyberpunk outfits, you see medieval outfits. You like, if it exists conceptually as a type, like it's there.
I see.
Oh my god, what's the next room gonna be like? There are far too many options for me to guess logically.
Are we allowed to take a short rest or a long rest, Jess?
It is a short rest here. You have 1 hour to rest.
Okay. Since we're taking a short rest, can we go to break now?
Yes, we can go to break.
Okay, cool. Before we go to break, I would just like to say thank you for supporting us, everyone who has up to this point. Remember, exclamation point link tree in the chat to see all our relevant links. They should all be working now, including the Player One Coffee link and everything else like that. So any way you would like to support us, we are very thankful for your support. I appreciate you, and I appreciate the things that you do. We're going to go to break. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of chat. Thank you for being part of this. And we will see you when we get back.
Okay, bye.
Boy.
And welcome back. Welcome back, everyone.
Is there any roleplay you guys want to do for the short rest, or do we want to move on to the big fight?
Eugene is going to go over to Calamity. And he's just going to stand there.
Calamity's shuffling through the clothes.
Oh. He's just going to, while she's shuffling to the clothes, he's just going to stand there awkwardly and go, Calamity, can I talk to you?
Yeah, sure. Did you get an idea of what the, final room was supposed to look like?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm not the person to ask. But I've been wanting to ask you about something since the whole stone thing, you know?
Oh, yeah. Give it a moment. I've been alive for a very long time, so if you're asking me to remember things, you gotta give me a minute, you know?
It's okay. It's all right. It's fine.
Okay,
I understand.
okay.
Your wings.
Yes.
They said that Heckna and Arachne, and I assume that they can't see in here. This is
No, they said that they can, and I'm willing to bet on it.
This is Helvis's domain.
Yeah.
Well,
Don't sound so sad about it. Just get it out. I appreciate the concern, but it just sort of builds up the hesitation and unsureness, and it doesn't help anyone.
Okay. I've wanted to help you ever since, well, I met you. Clearly you're not supposed to be here. And, I mean, none of us are supposed to be here. But I felt really bad ever since I saw your wings like that. And, I mean, no creature that's used to flying should have its wings bound. So, I've felt a stirring within myself since the whole Genesis thing happened, and now that we're a little more together, somewhat, I suppose.
Didn't he hate me or whatever?
Oh no, he very much does.
Oh, that's really funny.
He's not in control anymore. I am. So, I want to help you with that. And I think that with my new whatever I've found, I'm not sure what it is yet. I just want to make sure that you're okay with me helping, because I feel like I try to help so much, and I feel like I'm doing it because I want to, but I don't necessarily take into account if the others who are receiving said help want said help. So, I don't know what you want. I never really have.
I think there's a moment where Calamity just sort of tilts her head, thinks about it, and then there's that uncomfortably, like knowing how Calamity sounds and how she is, this smile shouldn't be as soft and angelic as it is. And she puts a little hand on Eugene's cheek, and for a second it feels far too soft and angelic.
Yeah, Eugene's face goes beet red. He's being touched by a pretty lady. That's what happens.
Yeah. Glad that you're starting to learn that lesson. That's really good of you, genuinely. As to my own answer, and she'll take away her hand, start sort of fidgeting with her thumbs. I mean, if you have a way that you don't think will cause repercussions, sure.
Well, I can heal you. If anything
was
to
not
happen.
Those sorts of repercussions. I'm more worried about. Unless if you want me to stay in here forever, but I don't want to stay in here. Well, maybe I do.
I don't want you to stay in here forever. I don't want you to stay anywhere forever except the place that you belong.
Calamity just sort of slow blinks.
I mean, Mount Celestia is where Pelor is. You need to be back where you came from. Not
technically, I'm from Arvindor. but they're close enough.
Well, I mean, Mount Celestia is just the one I know, but
Right, yeah. So basically, your elven Mount Celestia. It's cooler, personally. I'd love to show you sometime, but I don't know if you could handle it. I think you would end up trapped there forever. Not in this way, but like in another way.
well, I mean, frankly, I'd just like to get back and see my dad and Santa, but that's neither here nor there right
Dad,
now.
sort of the family things. Yes.
Yeah, he's the one that he's the one that I'm made of, so I suppose he's my dad. Anyway, that's a lot of stuff. But I want to make sure everyone who doesn't belong here can get out of here. Not just you, but everyone. Gil and Olive and Mr. Gideon and Splendor and May and everyone who doesn't belong here, because no one should be in a place that they don't feel like they belong.
Calamity sort of blinks and thinks, do you think I don't belong here?
Well, you're not from here. You were brought here, just like us, right?
Yeah, well, there was a time on our dwelling within the plane of air where some very bad things happened, and I wished really hard for a safe place to go. And I found a ticket in my wings. I didn't come here the same way you all did.
Eugene's brows sort of furrow. And he says,
However, this does suck. Like, my wings being bound suck. Like, I'll be point blank, my wings being bound sucks, but I don't think that is a quantifier of whether or not I belong here, if that makes sense. I was here before my wings were bound. I just got my wings bound because I talked shit. Talk shit, get hit, I guess, right?
I suppose? No.
Splendor off to the side is like sitting with her eyes closed and meditating, but she snorts.
But what I'm saying is, I want you to go to the place that you feel like you belong, because I care about you. I care about all of you. I care about all the people here. That's what a paladin does. Or at least that's what I think a paladin does.
I think that's what a good person does, paladin or not. A little head pat.
Eugene sort of looks like he looks. It's like he wanted the head pat, but he's not gonna say he wanted the head pat. Because it's nice to be noticed. It's nice to have affection thrown your way, but at the same time, the head pat's a little demeaning, right? Like he's trying to be a man, and you're like, oh, head pat, you're nice. So he's like, little.
Your
dusting.
life is gone in a blink of her eyes.
Yeah, exactly. Little dusting of pink across his cheeks, but he's he just sort of looks at her, and there's this real sort of what the hell are you look behind his eyes, but at the same time he's trying to understand,
Right.
Like he's trying his hardest to understand. And Eugene says, well, if you feel like you're supposed to be here, then I want you to be in the best version of here.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. Calamity pauses for a second, thinks about it, and then in the same tone of a rebellious child, fuck Heckna, right? Like, we can agree on that baseline?
He doesn't seem like a very good boss, no.
Yeah, no, I don't even get dental.
I don't want to...
I don't know what that is!
I mean, Okay, I'm sorry, I'll let you talk.
No, you're fine. I don't know what it is, but I know Sophie gets it. And that's what drives me crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, nobody will explain what it is.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, to answer you.
Well, dental usually means something having to do with the teeth.
Oh.
But your teeth seem pretty good, so I don't know if you need that.
Oh, no, that makes sense.
But if
Yeah.
if you feel like you need to be here, then I want you to be in the best version of here. A here that actually makes people happy, and not a here that
Right.
hurts people and keeps them here against their will. I guess that's it. I want to cut your bindings.
Blink, blink, blink. I don't know. I mean, I'd love to, more than anything. Did you know that my name is tied to the feeling of how I fly? And if I don't, with my pact, I gave up my name, so I don't even remember how it feels to fly. Do you know how insane that is for a creature that is made specifically to basically enjoy only flying?
That sounds terrible.
It's insane. It drives people crazy. Not that I would know. But
Eugene, like, sucks on his bottom lip. Like, he doesn't say anything, but he, like, chews on his teeth at that statement.
But I don't know how well that would go unless if I stay in here forever and Helvis decides to take me in. And at that point, it might just be trading in another master for another, you know?
Eugene looks slightly upset. It's weird. It's a weird emotion. Like he looks slightly upset, but he's trying to understand. But like he's also upset. He's a little angry. He's a little sad. Like it's this weird mix of emotions on this man's face.
If I can interject just real quick.
Yes.
Can I get an insight check from Eugene and an insight check from Calamity?
Okay.
Okay.
Insight is. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. What is my insight?
That's a 16.
Okay, Calamity. Well, let's wait for Eugene's what he gets.
So that is a. Well, that's a 19 on die plus whatever my.
Dang.
Yeah, that's a good insight. Okay, so we'll resolve.
My
Eugene's
insight is plus
first.
4, so 23.
Okay, Eugene. Assuming these ropes are cuttable, you are currently in a dressing room.
Yeah.
You could just, with some help maybe, or some good rope, make some rope that like slides away to make it look like her wings are still bound. But they aren't. Calamity, because I assume that you never stopped looking for an outfit. You find an outfit that you think is pretty...
Yes! I think that's out loud too, while they're having this serious discussion.
Yeah, just like blah, blah, blah. Yes!
Yes! Look!
Just Fog generally startled at the sudden noise.
It fits the vibes of the disco stick that you realize was also fitting the vibes of the next door that you guys had seen across the room. So you assume this is probably the vibes of the next room you're going to be in.
Do you want an outfit too? Like, full gremlin pleading face at Eugene.
Oh my gosh. You just had a moment, Eugene. You have to. No choice.
Yeah, Eugene looks down. He looks up. He looks down. He looks up. He looks down again. Looks up one more time.
Yeah.
And he's like...
She shakes the outfit.
What's the outfit look like, babe?
Disco. Like in obscene disco.
Is it like the bell-bottom pants and like the jacket?
Probably. This one seems to be something Calamity chose for herself, though, because it has a low enough back that she can get her wings.
Maybe something that's less, well, Calamity. Maybe if there's like a jacket or something.
No, absolutely. Well, we'll find you something that suits you, but still suit. I think it'd be fun. You know, we're here to have fun.
Yeah. Well, I was also thinking, assuming that these bindings are cuttable, but what I think I can do. Because let me preface this by saying it's a think. It's not a definite,
Right.
because I don't know what this is inside of me, but it feels strong, as opposed to feeling scary.
Oh, yeah. No, that might actually work. Because the last time I tried this, it was. I think I had tricked some clown into thinking that this was like an ordering mistake, and so it needed to get done over so that the right person could get bound. I don't know how I managed that, but it was absolutely the highlight of my week. However, usually whenever you try to use normal means to cut it, they just get tighter, and that's really painful. So I'll let you know if they start to get tighter in a way that seems like it's going to kill me dead. But I'm down to try.
Eugene
I mean, as long as we have an
frowns.
alternative,
There's a
right?
deep frown on Eugene's face right now, and he's like, if my dad's chosen, then so am I. So,
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Oh, wait, I shouldn't say that. That's probably... Maybe it's fine in here because Elvis.
You can't
Am
say
I allowed to say hell?
can't
is
say
it like
I just said it again.
can't say
No,
heck
no,
yeah.
This one was a clarifying question. It's not me actually saying the word. You know what I mean?
Eugene's
It's a
gonna
genuine question at Eugene, by the way.
I mean, I suppose you're allowed to say whatever curse words that you would like to say. You are older than me, so you have seniority. I mean, yeah.
Okay, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you want to, I'll try. I will.
Yeah, sure, I'm down.
Eugene looks taken aback at her sudden acceptance. Like it's just like this. Oh, okay. Well, now I suppose I can.
I mean, if we can find an alternate, like, to make sure that once we get out of here, I'm not immediately murder-related, that'd be great.
I was yes, that's the idea. But I was thinking that, I mean, if there's some ropes or maybe some costume, something that would make it still look like you had your ropes on.
Yeah, no, that would do it.
I don't know.
We need red rope, but I'm sure it's here.
Yep, you looked at that well. I mean, you know, I'm sure some of us have been bleeding. We could just, you know.
That's really fun. No. It would be wrong to bleed you dry.
No, not bleed dry. I mean, just enough to, you know, make it appear. Do any of the enemies bleed?
I have a lot of ropes on my back and on my wrist. Like, it's not just my
No, but
Calamity.
I mean,
yeah,
the wings. Okay,
I
tell you what.
At this point, is just having fun.
Okay, I tell you what.
Eugene
He's not gonna look at like the different ropes because obviously they are quite tight and on areas which Eugene should not be looking at. But but Eugene goes, the wings. I mean, the wings specifically. You know, I mean, I figure once we sever that, I mean, the rest of them will be, you know, loose. And he says like loose and like looks down, like I'm not looking at you.
Oh, probably. I mean, it was the wing binding ceremony that did it all, really.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you want to maybe have fun and look for costumes,
okay.
I'm gonna go talk to Gilbert real quick, and then maybe we can try this.
Costumes.
Splendor is just like still meditating, but she snickers a little bit as Eugene goes past. That's it. She does not respond to Calamity's offer for costumes, unfortunately.
I'm taking the snicker as a yes.
I'm not moving.
Okay, that's fine.
Jask, has the 30 minutes at least passed?
Yeah, I would say, like, or at the very least, it's nearing, and meditation doesn't need to be, like, full, like, zero response brain shut off.
Yeah. After the 30 minutes of Fog getting his key point back, he would get up and go back to Calamity.
Cute. We're doing a shopping montage with Fog. Like, you know, whenever you take, like, the nerd girl in movies?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Bop by
that.
Hanson starts playing.
Uh-huh. Just in the background. I'll carry on.
So Eugene is gonna go over to Gilbert.
Who is flat down on his back,
Go
just trying to sleep.
and he's gonna squat next to him. And just be like, "How you doing?
Turn it down a bit, man.
How you doing?"
Kind of squints his eye open at you.
Um,
Not good.
I just wanted to say, you seem to be having some trouble.
Oh, you've noticed.
Yeah. So, just so you know, there's no shame in wanting to go rest with Olive back at the, mansion room. If you want to
be
take
honest,
a little
I
breather.
I don't remember how to get out of here.
Well, I mean, if we beat, we're gonna talk to Mr. Helvis, but if we have to fight Mr. Helvis, then we're gonna beat him, and then we can leave.
I don't want to fight him with this disco stick.
Well, we're probably not gonna have to fight him with a disc anyway. What I'm telling you is, there's no shame in taking a breather for a minute, because, I mean, I know you don't want to do this. I know you don't want to. I know you don't want to be here. So.
No. Well, look at our party. Does any one of us want to actually be here?
Sidelong glance at Calamity. I
Actually want to be here.
I don't think so. But what I'm saying is, I'm ready. I'm tired of running. I'm tired of trying my best to help people who don't want it.
I think Gil will kind of force himself up onto his hands and kind of like sit up a bit. Kind of coughs. Tiny trickle of blood out of the corner of his mouth. And
Yuji's just gonna hand him a cream soda potion. Like, whether he uses it or not, I'm going to reach into my pack and just like press a cream soda potion into his person. And be like, "No, sweet summer child, here, take this."
I'm older than you.
Yeah, well, take the potion.
No, you're gonna need it more than I will.
But
and he's gonna reach over to the little like shield that he's been carrying for a while, and kind of lift it up and look at his reflection in it, and just realize that his both of his eye patches have just been ripped off, so you can see like the gleaming glass eye. And he's gonna look at his reflection and then just very nonchalantly, non-committally just pass the shield over to Eugene. Take it if you want. It might offer something.
Does it have like a holy symbol or anything on it?
I don't think so. I think it's a round little shield, if I remember correctly.
Is it mirrored? Is it like shine?
It's the sad clown shield, Eugene.
Yeah, little sad clown. It's a sad clown shield. I told you it's a clown shield.
Eugene looks at it and goes,
Hey, it stopped me from getting punched by Splendor. And he raises his eyebrows at you like, take it.
The standard.
Eugene nods and just grips the shield. And he just says, I'm about to do something stupid, but we're going to get out of here, okay?
When aren't you?
Fair enough. And he's just going to stand up, like, give Gilbert one of those heavy, like, brother pats on the shoulder.
Ow.
And turn around and walk back to Calamity. Just kind of stand there. Well, when you're ready.
Yeah, she's like in the middle of styling Fogg's hair. Do you think the bows fit? Like, do you think? I mean, Fogg looks great with them, right? But I'm just trying to figure out whether they fit.
I mean, frankly, I'm not one for fashion, so I mean, it looks
turns his head slowly towards you.
It looks fantastic. It looks great. It's wonderful. Or
Let's do this where people aren't going to get possibly in the blast radius. So come on.
if everyone could gather on the other side of the room, that would be fantastic.
Yeah.
Did we all hear what's happening?
Yeah.
What we're about to do?
This is a quiet room that is not very large. You guys have heard their entire conversation.
Okay. I'll shimmy over to a wall and take a shot from my flask.
That's the spirit.
Spirits.
So once everyone is on the other side of the room, Eugene is going to take
Frog
out...
doesn't move.
Okay, fair enough. Eugene's going to take out his magic short sword, and Calamity, he's going to slide it in between, like, the wings. So basically, he just has to do, like, an upward sawing jerk motion to split the bindings.
So much panic. Okay, I'm kind of glad you didn't leave Fog. Calamity's gonna hold Fog's hands like she's getting a shot, and she's like 10.
Okay, he's gonna put like he's gonna square his feet up and just Jazz, he's gonna reverse grip the sword. And basically what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna try in one swift motion, like executioners cut the bindings, like pull it across, you know. And as I do, I'm assuming I meet resistance with the bindings as it happens.
So, first, what all is that sword? Is it just a magic sword?
It's a +1 sword. It's a +1 short sword. Okay. That's what you told me.
Yes. Okay.
And then what I'm also doing is I'm going to activate my radiant consumption.
Okay.
So I'm going to add 5 points of radiant damage onto that attack, and I'm assuming I meet resistance with the bindings. Right?
Yes.
Okay, as there's resistance, he's going to dig his heels into the floor, and Eugene's left eye is going to like to life as like a golden stream of radiance starts to echo out of his eye, and one angel wing explodes from his left shoulder blade as he's just like digging in and trying to like split these things as the edge of his blade begins to glow with like a holy radiance.
All right. Roll damage. You don't need to roll a hit.
Okay.
It is ropes. You have taken your time to aim. It is just going to be damage that you're rolling here.
So, that is... Okay, 1d6 plus 5. That is max damage. That's a 6. So 11 damage plus 5 radiant damage. So 16 damage altogether.
Okay. You cut through a chunk of the ropes as you first apply a lot of this. But you see the rest of them seem to knot and twist and pull in on the wings. Beep, you are going to take 6 points of acid damage.
Oh, God. Okay.
And 1 point of bludgeoning damage. Once again, Eugene, go ahead and roll damage.
Alright. That is a 5, so 10.
Okay. With that, you cut through the last of the and because it was still on you, but is now cut, Beep, you take 1 point of acid damage.
Okay.
I'm going to use my Azamar's Healing Hands feature, and she is going to get back 5 of those hit points. So immediately when Eugene sees like her start taking damage from this, however it happens, like if they squeeze in or if she starts to singe or burn or anyway because it's acid damage, he's immediately going to just like press his hand to her back, like in between the wings, and holy radiance is going to flow down his veins and into her.
Oh, shit, oh fuck, wait. This actually worked. Fuck.
And Eugene is just gonna stand there and I think he starts to cry.
Oh,
And he's just gonna look up at the ceiling, and just fucking tears. Just
The ropes cut. They start to fall away. There's a moment where like there's a pause in the because as Calamity said, like the people should get away because who knows what might happen. But all that happens is the ropes go lifeless and fall away.
shit. Fuck shit. I think there's a pause as Calamity waits to die. It doesn't happen. There's a pause of surprise. She lets go of Fogg's hands, and I think without much of a warning, have you ever seen what happens whenever you let go like birds that you were nursing? And just immediately their wings try to take out and they try to fly? It almost seems involuntary that Calamity's wings snap out and she starts to try and pick up air.
Mm-hmm. And about that time, Eugene's one angel wing is just gonna flicker out, just into a mass of feathers that drift slowly to the ground and fade away.
Am I able to fly?
So as of right now, yes, actually.
Oh shit. Okay. So imagine a bat stuck in a room where like they're flying all of the time. Just the genuinely most thrillful, joyful fucking screech laughter. I think there's a moment as soon as she gains like half of a sense, she tries to start picking up Fog to take him flying too. That's not gonna work, but she keeps trying.
You're gonna see Fog look up at you at one point and say one word to you, and you're gonna know it's a question. Pain?
Aww. No. I mean, you're a little heavy, but no. Oh.
Eugene's just gonna drop the sword, and it's gonna like fall to the ground and just land as an object does, and he's just gonna like fall onto his back, and he's just fully fucking weeping with the biggest smile on his face ever, just like, I did it, man, I did it, I did it, I didn't think I could do it, I did it.
Splinter is kind of huffing and like she's about to laugh but can't really. She's just kind of watching Calamity wide-eyed and still from where she was asked to stand by the wall.
Yeah, I think with that, I think everybody is getting costumes from a Calamity who now refuses to touch the ground. It's a very strange and immediate sense of change of like, Calamity's been happy, right? But it's always got a bit of an edge to it, right? I think that's fair to say. That there's always a bit of...
Are you saying that Calamity is edgy?
Oh, absolutely. There's always a bit of sharp... This is just like... Have you ever seen a toddler find out their favorite thing in the world?
Yeah.
It's that. It's really wholesome. Just very wide-eyed. If anybody holds out their hand too long, she's going to try and take them flying in this tiny-ass room, too. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do until it's time for us to leave the room. Calamity's very eager to leave the room now because she wants to go in the air.
Fun fact, by the way, Eugene, the only reason you were able to cut through that is because you applied radiant damage to it.
Yes, my character choices matter. Yes. Jask, I want you to know I am crying right now. Everyone at home, I am crying right now. I've wanted to do this since day one, baby. D&D is fucking great, dog.
From the moment Beep gave me that she wanted her character tied up like that, I had written out that the ropes can only be cut with intent. They can never be accidentally cut, and they require radiant damage to be cut.
So, do we want to call it there before the boss fight, or?
We could go through and do the boss fight, or we could call it there. We have been going for what, 2 hours?
How y'all feel right now?
I'm good to keep going, but
And this, let's keep in mind that if we wait to do the boss fight, we are waiting till the 1st of July.
Yeah.
No, 2nd of July.
Can we get a consensus? Like, how y'all feeling?
I'm down, but I also don't have things to do.
Okay, I don't either. So, I mean, it's
I don't have
fine.
things to do. Kaitsu,
I might be most of a real human by the time we gather again.
I was going to say, I know you probably are the one that has like the most of like, can we do this later, please? So
yeah. I hate that.
May
yeah.
also might be with us.
Yeah.
and then May will also be with you guys. Actually, you know what? That's a good point.
Yeah, I didn't think about that originally, but yes. And
Jim.
well, I just didn't. Never mind. Okay, I
We
don't.
were wrapped up in the emotions of what just happened.
Yes.
This has been a long time coming of Calamity getting her wings freed. We finally have to stop the bit of all of Calamity's things having flying, but not Calamity.
Oh my god, I'm so legitimately like fucking jazzed, dude. Like, fucking Eugene, man. Eugene makes me feel in ways. All right, guys. So, is that a full consensus? We're gonna do the boss fight.
Yeah, I think we
Okay.
do the boss fight next
All
time.
right. So, I want to thank you all for being here. I want to thank everyone in chat. I want to thank everyone who followed. Sky Shay and Diligent Goose, thank you for following. That was a few days ago, but still thank you for following. Amazing roleplay as always, everyone. I mean, what would this be without all of you, really? Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for donating. Thank you all for, supporting the Patreon. Thank you all for supporting Player One Coffee. I've got a couple more Player One Coffee sales in the past few weeks. So the fact that you guys are even looking is just news to me. I really, really appreciate it. Keep in mind the Patreon. Keep in mind everything else. More updates coming soon as I have updates to give. But yeah, we're going to be at LARP. I want to do something while we're together, Jask.
I fully agree.
So,
I fully agree.
Expect something. I don't know what the fuck, but expect something.
We'll figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll figure. You're going to get something. It may be something dumb, but it will be something.
So
Friendship.
There is currently plans so normally our LARP weekends look like Friday we get there, we do a little bit of check-in stuff, we do a little bit of roleplay, a little bit of combat. Saturday is the meat day. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on that day. And then Sunday we go until about noon and then we stop. And then normally most of us are pretty sore and tired by Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're looking at for this week long is Monday is going to be a check-in day, very similar to Friday. Tuesday we're going to go hard. Wednesday we're going to go hard for about half the day, and then we're going to feel it. Thursday, everyone's dead. Everyone who's been there since Monday, they're going to be so tired because it is now more than what we normally do. And we're going to probably spend Thursday as a recovery day for most people. During that, we might be able to go back to my place and do something for Twitch.
That sounds fantastic. All right. Well, look forward to that, everyone. We will see you when we see you. And remember that we love you. Remember that D&D is cool. And remember...
Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month. Yes, indeed. For everyone out there who may or may not be, even if you're not, celebrate Pride Month. Find a gay person that you love, give them a hug, because they need it.
Yeah.
So,
also, call your senators and tell them to stop being fuckasses.
Yeah, exactly. Call your senators.
Those words.
Yes, call your senators. Say, hey, Jask from 2DM's One Podcast told you to not be a fuckass. Also, I'm telling you to not be a fuckass, because that's two people, and two people are better than one person. All right. Good night, everybody. have fun, do your things, breathe, sleep, eat, drink water. You know, the things that humans do. All right, bye.
Bye.
Okay,